Hello everyone, this is Beyond, and a while ago I have done this video where all the fans have been asking me and my friends have asked me questions. It is in the style, in the tradition of an interview, because I don't get to have the time to communicate with everyone one-on-one, so I make these games or interview game, and all of my friends and all of the people I communicate with get to ask me questions. So I hope you enjoy this video. It is completely for fun, and thank you. First, I'm gonna start with the written questions. So my friend from the UK, Justine J, she asks, 1. Do you believe in magic? Not the illusion kind, but the honest to the goodness magic. 2. Is there anywhere in the world you haven't been that you would love to visit? 3. What scares you, and are you scared of spiders? 4. Do suspicions play a big part of your life, like throwing spilled salt over your left shoulder, etc.? Okay, I'm going to address the first question. Do I believe in magic? Not the illusion kind, not the metaphor, but magic. I can go on and on about this subject. We can keep talking until next week. But I'm gonna make this really short and very sweet. I believe in magic, and I believe in every belief. I know that there are certain religions in the world where magic is involved, like Wicca, paganism, many religions. They involve magic or witchcraft. I'm going to say one thing. Yes, I believe it exists. I believe that you can invoke an entity, and that's what religion is about. Every religion, from Christianity, from all of them, all of the religions in the world, you invoke something. From shamanism, the Hindu, the Jewish, the Muslim kind, all of them, we invoke someone, we invoke a force, we invoke a force of nature, whether we refer to it as God, whether we refer to it as Allah, whether we refer to it as Pan, whether we refer to it as Hecate or Diana, or there are many gods and goddesses, because that's human history, that's pure anthropology. We refer to the source of nature, to this big source. We give it names, and this is what I like about God, or the power, or the source, or the one, the oneness, the unity, the the cosmos. I don't know. There's this big thing, the source that draws everyone in, and is behind all of this, behind of this creation, behind something above, from above. So I believe that there's something out there, but just the naming, the label, and the reference is different. And the ways to worship, or the ways to invoke, or the ways to make these forces of nature work in our favor. And magic is one of those. Why do I believe in magic? And why do I believe that voodoo works, or why will I believe that hoodoo works, or why would I believe that conjurings work? Why do I believe this and this? My African ancestors, they have done magic for many years. It started in Africa, and then with the slavery, they went to Haiti, and then they brought they brought voodoo to America, and that's where hoodoo, hoodoo became something. It was created, New Orleans. Many of my African American, my black friends, they really study about their ancestors. I studied my ancestors. I know which gods and goddesses were invoked in the rituals. I think it's very beautiful. I think it's very interesting, because with time and when I grew up, I became more open, and I'm not going to say if I'm involved or not. I believe that everyone has his own way of invocation, You take something, you take an entity, you take someone, Isis or Osiris or Ammon or all the Egyptian gods, any of those. You take an entity that represents your core need of life, whether you believe in love, whether you want love in your life, or beauty, you invoke Venus. So these are symbols, and the more you want out of life, the more your outset and your mind wants it or thinks of it as important, something as important as a crucial. There are gods of war, there are gods of riches, of prosperity, there are gods to heal. There are also spiritual guides, there are animal spiritual guides. So what I want to say, the point of all of this lesson, the point of all of this is that, let's say, what do I have here? Okay, I have a cup. And to me, this cup symbolizes power. It symbolizes spiritual power. It symbolizes the universe. It symbolizes the source. And now I'm going to believe. I'm going to worship. I am going to invoke and put all of my emotions, my imagination into making this cup my God, or making this cup my source of energy. I invoke, I put that energy, I send it out in the name of this God because I believe in it. So when you believe in something, whether you believe in God or you believe in the sun or you believe in the moon, whatever it is, you're going to believe in it so hard, it's going to work. This is how prayer works. Because we send something out, and the more powerful, the more vivid the emotions are in magic, in Wiccanism, in paganism, even with black magic, even with hoodoo, they take a certain god, they do rituals, they do spells, they do everything. I have a family member who's a Wiccan, so I know a lot of these things. So what you do is you believe that object, you believe that ritual, and you put your energy in that ritual, you put your belief, you prove how much you believe in this entity or in this religion, and it works because that's how the universe responds. And when you believe in yourself so hard, or it is always the work of emotion and the work of what is invoked inside of you. And this is just like the law of attraction. This can be pure physics of cause and consequence. If you put so much emotion, if you put emotion into something, just the right amount, it will work. If you want to know something so hard, if you want to acquire something so hard, if you want to speak to someone so hard, and you believe in it, you believe that this person is going to hear you because you miss someone and you want that person to call you or to send you a message or to mail you. And just because you want it so much, that person pops at your doorstep or just calls you or picks up a phone. Or you are in deep danger and there are these people who care about you and you are in deep danger, and bam, suddenly these people, they start worrying about you, although they don't know. It's because you send these vibes, you send these mental messages. So that's for me how spirituality, that's for me how everything works. It starts from within, and God is within, so you shouldn't be searching outside. And I admire that. I admire the diversity of religion. I admire that. Is there anywhere in the world I haven't been and I would love to visit? Well, this is... I would like to go to the North Pole. I would like to go to the poles. And, yeah. I would like to go outside as well. I want to travel. I want to go to outer space. What scares me, and am I scared of spiders? I used to be scared of dogs. It's still a little, but they're not that terrifying. I'm not scared of spiders. I love spiders. What scares me, I don't know if you mean it in the physical sense or you mean my mental state. I don't know which way to tackle the question. Mentally, what scares me, I don't want to die too soon. I don't want I'm not scared of death. I'm not scared of that, but I don't want to die knowing that I could have done more and I could have given more. It's failing. Most of all, it's failing that I'm afraid of. Mm, I have irrational fears. I have a few irrational fears. We all do. Some people are scared of heights. Some people are scared of the dark. I'm going to have to sit down and think about this. Do suspicions play a big part of my life? Throwing spilled salt over my left shoulder. Okay, so growing up I was very suspicious, very, very suspicious. Although I wanted to know more, I wanted to take the scientific explanation for everything, then I believed that we have to be intelligent enough to admit that there are many things and there is a world beyond our understanding and beyond our sight, our insight, beyond what we can see. I'm still a little bit superstitious. Um, yes, I believe in the evil eye. I believe in that. I wear something around my wrist for the evil eye. Thank you, Jay. I love you. Okay, up to the next person. Gloria. My biggest dream is that we all, the closest friends here, could make a big hug or be together. This is a very common question. Is it possible one day? And the second question I did, the closest friends from some of your closest friends, do they know you're here? Or is it a secret that they didn't know too? I think it's very possible for us to meet. I'm not giving you false hopes, I'm not making promises, no, that is not in me. But I made a video yesterday on Facebook and I explained some of my future plans, and if those plans go according to plan, the right way, yes, it is completely possible. The second question. Hmm. I didn't say it, all of it, because, well, many of my friends, there are a few people that I confide in. There are people that I trust. There are people that I tell things to. There are people who knew about it, and they still know about it. I'm not completely the invisible man. Many people are by my side. Many people are helping me. Many people agreed that I did the right thing. Thank you for asking. Moving on, moving on. Cindy, what is your favorite incense scent? Have you ever painted before, not on paper, but the interior of the house walls? Curious. My favorite scent. I love scents. I love incense. I love the spiritual decor. I love that Zen kind of atmosphere. I'm going to say I love sage because it cleanses, and I love any scent that reminds me of nature. I love things that smell like flowers and trees and waters and rivers and the wilderness. I love those smells. Have I ever painted before? Well, I have this really bad habit that I even write on walls. I write on things. I write everywhere, on my furniture, on my clothes. Yeah, I tried painting walls before. And I know I asked this question because you're always redecorating. You always have the time to do that. But this is a very good idea. I would love to just do it myself one time. I would love to do it. Thank you, Cindy. Another reading question from Twitter. My friend from Japan. Okay. Rhinoceros skin. I have already asked you one question before. If you remember, my question is, what does your signature beyond 1998 mean? I've called myself Beyond 1998 around last year on YouTube and on Twitter. Okay, I will not go much into the details, but something very important happened on that year, 1998, and it was life changing. It was life altering, and let's just say I'm glad to have lived beyond that year, which means I will survive beyond 1998. Here I am, I'm here beyond 1998, past 1998, and I'm very glad about that. I like to put it in signatures. Christina from Romania, she had sent me a recorded message, but somehow I failed to open it. It doesn't want to play on Facebook, so I will just read the question. Okay. Did you see in my page by the lake in my garden I had written on some paper hearts under the moonlight? Do you like my idea and what I wrote? And I have now another text. Your new live videos given me an idea just now, a work based on effects, something new like an art installation, a mix of sound as a background and image. Can you suggest more? Well, I have followed your page. I've seen it, and I love the way that you share my videos. I love that they make you creative and then they provoke a sense of creativity in you, and that you write. My two main goals in life is to inspire people and to make people happy. And you are the living example of my success, so I'm very happy about it. I love what you wrote on that heart with the rocks. I think it's very beautiful. Thank you. Alright, let's see. A work based on methods. Something new like art installation, a mix of sound as a background and image. Can you suggest more? Well, since you paint, I've seen many new technologies when it comes to painting on water, painting on glass, and painting on, I'm not still talking about the old-fashioned type, but if you think that sound can, oh my god, I have an idea, okay. Since you said that my videos inspired you, and what I want you to do, yes, you can do this. This is an experiment. You do it and you show me what you have. Try on a piece of glass. I think it's gonna be better. A piece of glass. Just put it, place it, and then you take the sound that you like. This is where it comes. The sound that you like, and you put it in, and you plug it to amplifiers, and you place the amplifiers under the glass, and then you place your paint, and you let the sounds manipulate the paint. Alright, you just let the sounds manipulate the paint. You put a fair amount of paint that can move, a liquid type, and you come up, just experiment with things. I think that can be very interesting, just to let the sound paint for you, because when you have amplifiers, amps, and they release the sound, and it releases vibrations through the air, and when you put it on the glass will move. It's like the glass is dancing, and you can see the paint dancing. You should try it. You should definitely try it. So Diana, I think this is the last question. Diana asked me if how do I keep maintaining such a beautiful voice despite my medical condition? Well, this is the benefit of having your voice trained, of having very strong vocal cords. And it doesn't affect me very much. It doesn't. Maybe it affects my breathing, it affects my chest, it affects the way I swallow food. It doesn't affect the way I sound that much. Maybe it does in some ways when I am sick or when I catch something. But it stays good because I always make sure that I'm in good shape when it comes to my vocal cords, even when I'm sick or even when I'm having a sore throat. I try all methods to keep it working, to keep it good, to keep it in good shape. It's just like your muscles or your body. When you work on them so hard and you get sick, some parts they stay good, they stay standing when the rest crumbles. Thank you for your concerns. I love you.
Hi, um, it's me, Boozy. I have a question. This might sound cheesy and common or whatever, but what are your plans for next year? Like, what would you like to see happen? I know, obviously, like, change for the better and stuff, but that's all I can think of right now. I'll come up with something else.
Changing the world for the better. So you're asking for specifics. Okay, you know that I don't believe in resolutions and the new year. If I want to make a change, I get up there and make it happen. Okay, so on the personal level, I would like to be more healthy, well, healthier, and more leveled, more grounded spiritually. I would like to work on myself more, and I want to do more for the world. I really want to do more for the world. And I have recently settled. I'm not traveling as much anymore, so I want to take more care of my house and bring some more animals. And I would like to work on more music. I would like to make many things happen, many projects happen, and I want to consider some change. On other levels, I want to help my son with his career. I want to invest more in his future because he's taking it very seriously, and I like that. I love when one of my kids just comes up to me and says, "Daddy, I have this thing on mind, and I'm really passionate about it. I want to do it." And I would go, "Yes, go ahead, do it." And I would watch and would see if my son or my daughter is very serious about that. I would step in and I would help them. I would give them my boost. So yes, I would like to invest more of myself into my son's project. And I would like to, you know the rest. Thank you, Boozy. I love you.
Hey, it's Nina, and my question is, what is your favorite Charlie Chaplin film?
Which one do you think is my favorite? Smile, though your heart is aching. Of course it's Modern Times. Of course it's Modern Times. I loved Little Tramp. I loved him. I loved his struggle and I loved the whole idea behind it. But first it featured a beautiful song which is Smile. A very beautiful song and a very favorite one. It's my favorite. And I loved Little Tramp. I loved him because here comes modernism and here comes all the machines and all this factory systems and everything that is changing, and the world's gotten very ugly. There used to be a world of beauty, of poetry. There used to be a world of knights and horses and castles and love and princesses. They used to be very beautiful. And there, here comes the man. He is forced to be in this industrial world. Where does a comedian go? Where does an artist go? Where does a poet go? Where does a writer go? We're all supposed to be within the machine. We're supposed to be productive. We're supposed to be consuming. And we're stuck in these cities. We're stuck in these modern times. I loved it. I love everything that is Charlie Chaplin. He's one of my idols. And I can never stop watching him. I learned from him. I learned so much from him. But Modern Times is really, really beautiful. It's really special. It's a beautiful film, and I've always wanted to go into filmmaking. And the first people that inspired me into loving film and loving the camera and loving being behind the camera and shooting, is Charlie Chaplin, definitely. Thank you for the question.
Sup, Michael? How are you? I hope you're doing great. I'm so excited for the question that I'm gonna ask you now. But first, I want to thank you for all the things you do. You're such an amazing person and really funny. I was laughing so hard today for all the videos that you did. It was very, very fun. The voice impressions were scary, but I think it was cute, more than scary. We should do this more often, okay? More often. Well, I just enjoy your happiness so much. I really do. You deserve all the wonderful things in life, and it's time for you to now enjoy the show. All I wish for you is happiness and good health and peacefulness. And yeah, all I want to say is thank you for who you are. And yeah, just know that we're here for you and we'll never let you be alone. You're the most amazing person I ever known, and it's a great honor to call you my friend. I wasn't. It wasn't until today that I knew a little bit more about you. You know, with the live videos you did. Yeah, you're so amazing, and yeah, let's do this more often, okay? Oh man, I can keep talking and talking without saying anything at all. Excuse me for my horrible English, okay? What I'm gonna do now is, I think I'm just gonna do another recording to ask the question. So see you the next one, okay? Bye. Hello again. Ooh, long time no see. Okay. It is my question. Okay. Do you have a favorite song or artist or singer in the Latin American music? If so, what's the name? And just describe me why you like about that particular song. Is it the lyrics or composition? Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward for your answer. And yeah, I'll have more questions for later. Okay. Okay. Bye. See you. Adios.
Oh God. Well, your message really brought tears to my eyes, and I'm very flattered. I'm very, very, very thankful for all the recognition. I'm very thankful for this friendship, and I'm very thankful for all the beautiful things you say. I don't know if I'm worthy of that. God, Lily, I really appreciate that. Appreciate everything you said, and I'm very thankful. Thank you for everything. Oh, um, I am trying to stay healthy, and I am doing very well. I am very happy, and I'm leading a very happy life. I am safe. My kids are doing just great, and life is beautiful. Although I have fears regarding the world, regarding the future, but I think that we can be fine. We can be just fine. We can do this all together. Oh, about my live videos, I'm very happy that it showed you this other part of me, and I like to say always that I'm a man with so many layers, and I have very different aspects of my personality. There are some that I don't like to show, there are some that I show very often because I always keep in consideration who's listening and who's there. But yes, when you are around me or around my YouTube videos or around my work as an artist or my poems or my music, you would always think I'm going to take this person seriously because there is a message and everything is serious about it. And the causes I'd like to discuss, the whole stories and the whole topics I'd like to talk about, they're very serious topics. But I'm I'm most of all a very fun guy. I like to have fun. I like to joke around. I like to play tricks. I like to make people laugh because I even make myself laugh. I like to do that. Yeah. I I always insist on the importance of being childlike, of always having fun, of laughter and joy and just positivity because we don't like to have that serious atmosphere all the time. It's good sometimes to just smell the roses and run around in the wild and just go wild and to laugh and to play. I think it's very important. It's very important. We don't care about our own happiness. We're always overwhelmed in this world. But we must laugh. We must do things that make us happy. You know, it's the playfulness of children. I love that. I really love that. It gives you a sense of creativity. It gives you a sense of ascendance towards something that is very beautiful and very high. Well, I love Latino music. I love it. I loved Selena. I still do. And it broke my heart, when she passed away. I think that's very sad. I think she changed the history of Latin music, and my all-time favorite. I can't pick one, but I can say that I love Carlos Santana. I love him. I can't choose a particular song, but I love what he does with the guitar because I love music. And although my musical genre is a bit different, let's say I love what he does with the guitar. I love it when people bring out their traditions and their history, and you can just feel and smell and imagine yourself walking into their towns and into their history just listening to their music. And that's what I love about his music. It just takes you somewhere else. Thank you so much, Philly, and take care, Mas.
Good morning, Michael. Okay, I have a question. What can you tell me or us about This Is It and how that came about? What you're able to say. I'm very curious about that. It's such a mystery. Love you. Bye.
I think it's very smart that you asked about This Is It. Okay, so why are you doing this to me? Well, okay. I believe that This Is It was not shot in 2009, and it has always been made out to be a movie. It was never made out to be a tour. Um, I believe it was made and shot in the latest of 2008. Why are you doing this to me? This is all I can say, okay? I'm just saying that it's not what it seems to be. It's not what it seems to be at all. God, Lisa.
Okay, Michael, it's funny somehow. I had a dream within the last 2 weeks, almost similar. You were together with Barry Gibb in a straw hut. Looked to me like an Africa. I don't know. But the thing is, both dreams, you were singing, composing a song, and there was a line. The song was called The Road. And there was a line in the song. I'm too emotional right now. Too emotional. Excuse me. Well, I hope it works now. So, the song. I remember this one line. The road may be stormy, but we carry each other. You are my sister, I am your brother. And this line I remember so well, and it happened in both of my dreams. You sang the song, and it was called The Road. I remember that, together with Barry Gibb. So do you have still contact with him? Are you in touch? Does he know you're alive? Do you meet sometimes?
I really appreciate that you shared your dream with me, and the fact that you had it many times, that it must have a meaning. Well, I have this thing for all these musical pieces, all these songs that were written for cause, and USA for Africa, What More Can I Give, We Are the World, and All in Your Name, Barry Gibb. Barry Gibb will always be one of my idols and one of the people I look up to very much. I love the lyrics, though. I'm going to steal those lyrics. I would love that. But you are my sister and I'm your brother. This reminds me of a song I was working on and I had posted on YouTube. It's called Patience. And it has the words sister and brother. So maybe you have heard it and it was stuck. But very recently I had a similar dream. I was working and writing a song with someone. I cannot wake up making out the faces of my dream all the time. It's always my face because I know my face a lot. So I would love to work on something for humanity. I would like to do something like that. And I haven't gone to production studios. I haven't gone to places like these in a long time. Although I have a friend of mine who keeps on calling me, okay, come and we're gonna record something, and let's record it, because he has a house studio, in his home. I have one as well. But I like what I'm doing right now. I like this whole raw thing, and there are people that have been very close to me. There are people who are very, very close to me, and it would be so unfair to lie to them. Thank you, Angel.